Fahey, world champion to serve. Penny Lumley, ex-world champion, to receive. It's best of three 6-game sets. First set, love all. And fault. Love. Chase better than 6.
Welcome to the to the second semifinal. We have Claire Fahey, needs no introduction, against Penny Lumley, who also needs no introduction.
Go ahead and introduce them anyway.
Of course. Okay. We introduce ourselves first. I'm Eric Barker with my dad, Bill Barker, on the commentary. How do we best introduce two legends? Let my dad go ahead and do that.
Well, I'm going to resort to Wikipedia so that I get the facts mostly right. Penny Fellows won the Ladies World Championship in 1989, and when she defended in 1991, it was under her married name, Penny Lumley. And she won
40-30, better than 6.
In 1991, 1995, 1997, and 1999. And competed in the finals in 2001 and 2007. So her reign had ended before Claire's began. Claire's been the world champion since 2011, capturing the title in Melbourne and holding it ever since.
Yeah, Claire has had a run more dominant than anything we really ever seen. Cam has obviously had a similar-ish run on the men's side. I think he's lost one match in the last decade in singles, and that would be to Rob in Queens 2018. But yeah, Claire's been unbelievable.
Chase better than 4. 30 love. And half a yard.
Yeah, I'd be interested if anybody out there knows the last time Claire lost a set in the women's competitions. Well, in doubles, in Paris, as Ryan points out, I was thinking about singles, and it's been a long time, I'm sure. Number 1 seed here, of course. Handicap, I don't have it in front of me, but it's about a 6.
30 love, chase.
Yeah.
Four.
I think Claire's best was maybe like a 2.6, 3-ish. Really hasn't dropped from her highest level at the peak of her powers here. So it goes without saying that this is an incredible mountain for Penny to climb.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and be unfair and predict that Claire will win this, and that's okay. Penny came over, saw her son John win the final eliminator earlier this week, and that's a very, very successful trip right now. And of course, tomorrow Penny and Claire are going to be in the doubles final against the other semifinalists that you may have just watched, Leah and Saskia. If it's unfair for me to hand the victory over to Claire prematurely, then it's not done without respect to everything that Penny's done in the game. But this would be certainly one of the biggest upsets in the history of the sport, where, as we say, Claire just doesn't lose sets to anybody, and Penny's a great player and the number 4 seed, but this is it'd be great to see one of the great upsets of all time. Let's see what Penny can try here.
Fault.
More of those is what she needs.
It's just an excellent shot. And Claire plays such a clean, well-rounded game. You're really not going to find any discernible weaknesses. Claire doesn't often bring the power, but she's more than capable of doing it as one who reaches a 3 or a 4, always is.
Freddie Adam commenting. One of your favorites, Eric?
Yeah, love Freddie. Easily one of the best people in the game. First met her 2013 in the UK. I was doing a Jester's camp, probably the best week of my life to this day. Got to stay at Radley College and learn from the best, Chris Ronaldson. And got taught rackets by Will Hopton. I mean, a really stacked crew teaching just kids on a random summer week. And,
yeah, Chris's assistant was John Lumley. Right?
Yes, although John was occupied. That actually, first time I ever encountered John, it was his 21st birthday that night, I remember, So he taught us later, but the first night I was with him, he was hanging out with his friends. So, yeah.
Well, it was quite a lineup, and you're indebted to the Jesters and Freddie for organizing all that. Still got some of the greats at the British boarding schools. Claire at Oratory now. Chris still at Bradley. Claire and Rob at Oratory. Ooh, that looked good, but just missed. That's well played.
Deuce. One fault. Chase 4, deuce.
Penny's had a pretty good first and fourth game now. Tight games. It's such a tough matchup. I don't know if you can think of anyone, Dad, off the top of your head who you went into a match and it was just like, wow. Well, what can I do here? I know you've talked about playing Julian Snow in the past. Just, being clueless effectively.
I've been beaten badly by many players. Players not anywhere near Julian Snow's level have beaten me badly, but his was a particularly bad beating.
To the server, chase 4 yards.
We both have a little bit of history on the court with Claire.
This is true. I played with Claire in the 2015 Junior Pro-Am. Had to check in with her earlier today to see if she even remembered that. I, of course, did, because I won. No, that was a great weekend. And she was a great partner to have. Always been super nice, and first time seeing her in 8 years today. So it's great when you see people in such a spread out game that you haven't seen in years. Like Leah, I saw Leah for the first time in 5 years a couple days ago.
She's not going to miss that twice.
40 love. Chase better than second gallery, 40 love.
Don't know what to say about what Ryan's handed me. Update on the Darren Long tattoo situation. Back to the match.
40 love.
40 love, 4 love.
Kind of about what you would expect. Claire's hitting her targets, playing an excellent floor game, but as you can see, just a step above, hitting those targets like no one else we've seen so far.
Yeah, she gets to set her feet and pick her corner of the court, how much cut or inside out she wants to go. It's very nearly point over. A little loose return there, but she got away with it.
15 love. Worse than a yard. 2 chases.
I think you can even tell from the chases just produced from Claire that the quality of shot you're seeing is different. I think anything better than 2 is an excellent chase, and she has 2 of those.
15 love, the server leads.
2 forcing chases here. Let's see if Penny decides to go with a force or try to beat it on the floor.
Excellent shot.
Well done.
15 all.
Because that actually kind of an unlucky serve. I mean, it did hang out in the middle of the court, but it hit the bando in a manner that took all the pace off of the ball, which obviously does not incentivize forcing.
Great serve following that up. Go to the nick. The bando here, for those who haven't been, is probably the loudest bando anywhere. Sounds a lot like a gunshot when there's, say, a Noah Moats level force straight into the bando.
Second gallery, 40-15.
Good job to get back over. Penny's going to have more luck serving, of course. But double set point, she's got her work cut out for her.
Receiver, second gallery. Lost the chase, felt better than first.
Bad luck.
That might be just about the only way you will beat Claire.
Well done to save 2 set points. One little help from the configuration of the court, but she earned that one on her own.
Down, better than 3.
One thing I love about Penny's game is her footwork. It's just excellent. I think actually Chris Ronaldson's cut above the rest. He demos her footwork in a YouTube video.
It's true. You can watch that on YouTube. I think it's in part 1.
Yeah. I've watched it. I recommend it. The game has changed a little bit since he produced that. There's a lot more pace, some wild swinging, but Penny exemplifies, I think, the way the game should, in many ways, still be played. And that starts with great footwork.
Won it. Advantage receiver, worse than 2.
It's a good pickup from Claire to save break point, I guess.
Last gallery.
Smart shot.
Deuce.
That was going to be tough if she'd let that go. It would look to me like I was going to come close to the neck. So I understand the volley there. A good one bounce railroad.
Kind of just see in that replay what made Penny a former world champion. When she aims for her spots, that's where the ball tends to go. As I mentioned, the footwork is excellent, the body weight transfer is excellent, and she just understands, has mastered the strategy of the game over decades of playing.
Yeah, do we have a camera angle on that after the serve? Just how many steps she'll take to get to center court? Small, quick steps rather than kind of steps that I prefer, 1 or 2 at most. Here we go.
Ooh, but
So light on her tread there, as I recall Chris Ronaldson explaining it.
yes, he did. He was absolutely right.
Advantage receiver.
Back to the match. Set point again.
Another great shot from Penny. She's hit a couple timbre shots this game. Claire caught a little in between there. Probably should have waited for it to hit the timbre, but effective from Penny nonetheless. That's a great cut volley. That's what you want to see. Hate to go against the marker, but that looked like it was better than 2.
And better than 2 again. Deuce.
I don't know that I would say that Eric hates to go against the marker. I've seen enough times when he seemed to differ from the marker's call that it doesn't seem to be something he hates to do. He's usually not on mic when he's disagreeing with the marker. It's sometimes body language, sometimes verbalized on court.
It's passion. It's the love of the game. It's the love of the fairness of the game.
He's got a whole new avenue to whine about markers calls now that he's got video and a microphone.
Lost it worse than 2. Advantage server better than 2.
I did see worse than 2. I did think that was a good
Well
call.
marked.
Well marked, yeah.
We'll go to the videotape. That's a pretty shot.
Game and the set to the server. 6 games to love.
Quite a way to finish off the set.
Fault.
I actually think that was a very well played set from Penny, despite not getting a game. First, 4th, and 6th games, she played very well and played Claire very tough.
Worse than 2.
Sometimes you just run into a great opponent.
Love.
Nice controlled volley there. Aimed toward the
Fault.
timbre area, and something is probably going to work out in your favor. Backhand, yep. Penny's
Not up. Chase, better 2.
right to go with a pretty standard attack the backhand. It's not a weakness, but it's the right play most of the time. Gets you a few chases and racket errors, and I just find that if you don't have a good look at a cut volley or main wall or straight force, that's sort of choice 1.
Yeah, definitely agreed. We've been touting Penny's footwork and
15 love.
just the beautiful look of her game.
Worse than 2.
And Claire 100% has that too. I don't know who she was taught by, the first pro to teach her, but her game is as clean and as pretty as you will see as well.
30 love receiver better than 2.
Yeah, won the chase there on a nice controlled cut volley on a short chase. That was just a beautiful shot. She seems to have found the range for the most part, clipped the net. Otherwise, I think that was going to also work out on a short chase.
What a get.
Ooh.
Again,
40-15.
it was a very tough shot, but just great footwork and great form going into the corner, using her lower body.
Bad luck on the bounce off the roof
Game
there.
receiver, 1 game to love.
It's actually the kind of shot you like to line up, but then it can take that last bounce that It's exactly what you didn't want.
Better than 5. No stroke.
Penny might be a little upset with herself there. That ball came right back in the middle of the court. Did come with some pace, though. That was much better.
15 love.
Yeah, the ball still comes out a bit wide into the center of the court here. If you clip the sidewall, back wall, it does not stay near the sidewall at all, in my experience. It's calmed down since the early days of October when the court opened. I guess that all the number of hours that people have been on the court hitting balls has smoothed some of the roughness of the main wall and all the walls. So it's not behaving quite like it did a couple months ago. But still, things do come out a little wide at times here.
Yeah, I think the court is still, I think they call it breaking itself in.
15 love, server.
It's calmed down
5 yards.
exponentially since it first opened. And yeah, now I really love it. I think it plays really true. You can cut the ball really effectively here. Dead maybe a little smaller than I prefer, and than Noah Moats would prefer. But, you know, great court.
40 love.
It's just a great game by Claire. Finding the timbre, missing the timbre. Staying on the service side. This is going to be, yeah. Just hitting or just missing the timbre. Perfect shot. And she seems to have found
30 love.
the railroad. These really do look tough to handle from here. That's not a tough one, but the previous one was going to go toward the neck.
40 love.
She looks primed to make it into the singles final and through already to the doubles final. It can be a long day,
40 love.
having those two finals back to back. It's not played best of 5 on the ladies, but best of 3. A couple weeks ago, Rob Schenkman was here, made it to the final day of the U.S. Amateur singles and doubles, and had a 5-setter in the singles and got 10-15 minutes to rest and then play his doubles match.
Yeah, to say the least, I was grateful for Freddie's work in tiring him out.
Hazard better than a yard.
Really benefited us.
Game 3 games to love. Chase worse than 5.
Penny, unfortunately, seems to have. It seems like multiple players are struggling with the demi PK here. I do too. Feel like it comes out really wide a lot of the time. And yeah, the previous serve was just not a good one. Too deep, too wide.
Yeah, frustration maybe setting in here. Can't be sure. It would be for me if I were down 6-love, 3-love, but it seemed like one or two of those serves was rushed a little bit. I don't know that it's going to
15 love
be obvious what the best attack is from here. It's just an extremely tough opponent. It's a well-played point. Into the corners. Classic tennis. Pierre Etchebaster would have loved that one.
Fault.
Gallery.
Try to.
Stroke.
Good enough.
Out.
Stayed low.
30-15.
Penny might have a peek at a game here. She's had a couple looks. That's not the best serve.
Trouble.
Trouble indeed. And that is a perfect shot to hit at this court. A lot of cut. The ball just hitting before the back wall makes the cut even more effective.
Better than 3.
Well,
30 all.
that'll work.
Gets her back on the service side. Get this point. Short chase.
Good enough.
40-30. Better than 3.
Got a taste of the loud bando there.
Chase better than 3. Won it.
Yeah, not enough on that serve.
Receiver, 4 games to love.
But also just way too good. Yeah, Claire has started this match off with 10 games in a row. This is her doubles partner. Could a game maybe be given?
Worse than 2.
What is your opinion on giving games?
The more I respect opponent, the less I would give him a game or her a game. People I don't really know, I'd be more likely to give a game to. But somebody
30 love.
that I know well and respect, I think would see me giving them the game if that's what I did. You don't really want to do that, I think.
1 yard.
But it's a
2 chases.
it's a tough question. You got a doubles partner you respect. I don't know. There have been a number of matches so far in this tournament that have been love and love, and a couple that have been 1 and love or love and 1. So I didn't see all of them. Can't really tell what happened in those games. Ryan has seen them all. Did you see any games? Did you ever feel like that was given? No, Ryan hasn't seen one.
It is tough to double bagel someone, generally
Lost it better than
speaking.
4. 40 love. 1 yard.
It's particularly hard
Game
at
server,
6 love,
5
5
games
love to
to
give the
love.
game and not be caught doing it.
It's true. It's true. Noah tried his best a couple weeks ago. Some did notice. We don't need to go into that.
But in that case, too, I mean, Noah had a love and love match against a better player than the match he had where he seem to have given a game or even two.
That's true, and maybe that goes back to, well, little 30 love lead here, but maybe that goes back to the whole respecting your opponent thing you were talking about. Danny respects, or Noah respects Danny, and Danny respects Noah, and I don't think Danny expected the game to be given to him, and Noah was relentless.
40 love. I will say that it looked to me like Penny earned at least two of those balls on her own. So
40.
Not quite. Yeah, that did kind of deserve to be punished.
yeah, if Claire were giving a game, she had chances there to not get back a tough ball. So I don't think she's giving this game.
Opportunity here. Good shot. There's the game. And a big cheer from the crowd.
Biggest cheer we've heard.
15 love.
Sergio Lopez commenting. We all love Sergio. He says, hello to you back, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in.
Hopefully the Newport screen above the court by the pro shop. Hopefully there's a crowd watching. Hopefully that crowd will be watching tomorrow.
And that is the match.
6-love, 6-1.
It's Eric Barker and Phil Barker. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, signing off.
Thanks, everybody. Tune in tomorrow. I think the doubles final looks very close on paper. 10 a.m. is the singles final, and 11:15 is the scheduled doubles final. So hope to see you tomorrow.